For cheap and instant GTA 5 money, click the link in the description. What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be testing something out and finding out exactly what happens if you end up going inside an aeroplane turbine. Now I'm pretty sure most of you guys haven't really ever thought about this before, but it's certainly a very interesting question. What exactly happens if you go inside an engine of an aeroplane? Do you go inside, get shredded to pieces and killed, or does something else completely happen? And I'm sure there are plenty of scenarios where this could happen. So for example, maybe someone's driving around the airport in an aeroplane and you somehow go inside the engine, or maybe when you're parachuting and someone else is operating an aeroplane, maybe your body ends up going inside the engine, and if it did, what exactly happens and takes place? Okay then, so let's get straight into things. We'll make our way down here where there's plenty of space, and we'll open up menu, then go down to object spooner, where is it? There it is, then spawn entity, vehicles, and then down to planes. Right, I think we'll use the cargo plane. The cargo plane, of course, is the biggest plane in GTA 5, so it should have the biggest engines or turbines. By the looks of things, the engines are a little high off the ground to walk into or jump into, so what we'll do is we'll spawn in a container to place underneath, which should hopefully act as a platform. So let's use this one by here, this green one, that should do the job, and we'll place one under this turbine right by here. There we go, and we'll place one more to the left hand side under this turbine, and there we go, perfect. Right, let's go back into normal mode then and make our way over and begin the testing process. Okay, so right now I want you guys to leave a comment on the video and let me know what you think will happen. Will I go inside the turbine, be shredded to pieces and die, or will something else happen? And if it is something else, what exactly will that be? So comment right now. One small problem, the turbines aren't moving around, so what we'll have to do is put Trevor inside the cargo plane, so he turns the engine on and it turns the turbines round, and what we'll then do is we'll swap over to another character and we'll then bring them down and use them as the test subject. Took a while, but the engines have fired up. Let's now swap across to another story mode character. Let's use Franklin, and we'll bring him straight down to the airport. And it looks like the airplane has despawned, which I'm not really too... Oh, wait, there it is. It loaded back in. That was weird. Okay, maybe we're just too far away for it to be seen. But there we go, it spawned back in. Let's go back into normal mode. Franklin, come on, stand back up. Any second, there we go. Right, let's make our way across to the aeroplane turbine. Right now, guys, is your final opportunity to comment exactly what you think will happen when we go inside the engine turbine. Let's open up menu and just make sure we have God mode or invincibility turned off. So player options, and we'll go from the bottom. It should be somewhere around about there. It is. Invincibility is turned off. Right then, let's get straight into things. So let's try walking into it first of all, and no, I didn't think anything would happen. It hasn't sucked us in at least. Let's try and jump into the turbine and... Ooh, right. So we've just hit a massive wall and Trevor's driven off, and we've literally just gone straight through the turbine. Wait, what? Okay, I think Trevor has blown the cargo plane up. Nice. Right, so let's try this again, but this time I've frozen the cargo plane in place, so no matter what we do or Trevor does, it shouldn't be able to move. But this time will be a little bit different. Instead of finding out exactly what happens when Franklin tries to go inside the turbine, we're going to be using an animal instead. So let's open up menu, and then go down to player options, then model changer, and then animals. I'm going to use some form of bird. I think pigeon will do the job. There we go, and damn, it's really small. Right, let's now take off. Bearing in mind I'm really bad at flying, so here we go. Right, I'm already too high. Let's bring it down a bit. Please go down. Turn around, let's try again. Hopefully this time we can do it. Who would have thought being a pigeon would be so hard? Let's straighten up a little. We're the right height this time. Let's go for the left turbine. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and... Oh. That was really disappointing. We had some like invisible barrier in front of the engine turbine, but I wasn't even close to going inside the engine at all. We didn't even hit the spinning fan part. We were about a foot away or so when we hit that invisible barrier, whatever it was. But we died, so if that counts, there we go. But unfortunately, we didn't go inside, so let's try something else. Menu, then down to object spooner, then spawn entity into world, vehicle, and then down to planes once again. And this time we'll use the big aeroplane. There it is, it's under jet. And we'll place that on top of the container again so we can use the container as the platform to walk into the turbine. Right then, back into normal mode, and we'll place Trevor once again inside of the aeroplane, and there we go, and we'll swap across to Franklin this time, and then use Franklin once again as our test subject. Oh, and Trevor's moving forward, so we'll just go ahead and freeze that plane in place and move that one back on top of the container again. There we go. I've just noticed, although we can hear it, the turbine itself isn't actually turning around. You can see the front of it is still, but you can see the warm air being pushed out of the back, like the jet stream, whatever it's called. That's kind of weird, but there we go. So let's give it a go then. Let's see if we can go inside this turbine. And once again, it looks like there's an invisible barrier stopping us from going inside the turbine itself. Let's try jumping into it again just in case, and no. It looks like there is an invisible barrier in front of the turbine just stopping us from actually going inside the engine itself. Oh well, just slightly disappointing. Okay, finally, just one more time, we're going to use the Luxor this time. The jet, of course, which most people online use. I'm pretty sure the engines on this are too small, but we'll... Why is Trevor getting out? Trevor's gotten out of the plane because I've just run past with Franklin, and he's coming over to chat. Can you get back into the plane, please? Okay, if you're not going to go inside the plane, I'll put Franklin inside, and then we'll swap back to Trevor, who right now is getting into the plane. I'm not really too sure why. Maybe he's going to sit in the passenger seat next... Wait. No, he's not. He's going to pull Franklin out of the plane. Why are you doing that, buddy? I thought you were my friend. Right, fine. Well, you can stay in the driver's seat then, and we'll use Franklin. And nope, Trevor's going for a drive again. Let's quickly stop him before he does that. He's knocked Franklin over. We'll freeze the plane in place and place it back by here. Right, third time lucky, here we go. Again, the turbine's on, but it's not moving around. I'm not getting sucked into it, so let's try and jump into it. Nope, I've fallen off. Let's jump back up. There we go. Let's try and jump into the turbine. And no, not climb up. Oh, I just think the turbine is too small on this one for anything to actually happen, so we'll just leave it at that. So there we go. Unfortunately, nothing happens whatsoever. You can't even go inside the engines or the turbines on the planes, which is slightly disappointing. But there we go. And boom. Right, there we go then. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it then for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. The results weren't quite what I was hoping for, but there we go. Maybe you guys were right earlier on when you left a comment, and if you were, well done to you. But with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it then for this video. If you could drop a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated, and it helps me out a lot. Also, let me know as well, were you guys right with this? And if you guys have any suggestions as well for cool challenges or ideas like this video, then go ahead and leave a comment on the video as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.